morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hold on, I gotta check and see how I'm coming through here. See if yeah, I'm coming through. I'm coming through. Yeah, loud and clear. Yeah, I'm coming through loud and clear. Um, well, I'm just trying something new. Seth, what's going on, man? How you doing? Thank you for joining me, man. You the first one up in here. And thank you for that. Thank you for that $10 you sent me, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so very much. Um, there's a lot of things that are going on right now, and a lot of people are being controlled with fear, and you don't want to be one of them. This ain't the time right now to have somebody manipulate you with fear, have you afraid. This ain't the time. Because, see, when you're scared, God can't talk to you. Let me say that again. When you're scared, see, God can't talk to you because you got too many default voices going on in your head. You're controlled with fear. And this ain't the time, this is the time you need to be paying attention. This is the time you need to be watching. This is the time you need to be sharpening your skills. That's what you need to be doing right now. Okay? Because the stuff gonna hit the fan. It's gonna hit the fan. And when it's settled, where you gonna be? Are you gonna be controlled by fear? Are you gonna be scared? This ain't the time. See, because when you're scared, man, your intuition can't talk to you because you're scared. It ain't gonna tell you nothing to do because you're scared. And what are you really afraid of? Because you can only learn from your mistakes. And the problem with a lot of y'all don't want to get out here and make no mistakes. That's the problem with you. You're scared to make a mistake. And when you're scared to make a mistake, you're scared to learn. Because that's what you're going to learn from, your mistakes. This ain't the time to be scared, man. This is the time to be trying to maneuver and see how you can position yourself. This is what you need to be doing rather than being scared. Oh, who cares? See, because wait a minute. See, I have to always go back to my acts. Man, I have to go back to my acts. See, listen to this. This is the 91st Psalm. Okay? And I'm gonna start at verse 7. 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. What you scared of? What are you afraid of? You see all these people talking about end times and this. Man, listen, if you doing what you need to do today, the end gonna take care of itself. You got so many people now worried about the end time, they ain't living in today's time. Because they too focused on the end. No, man, stop letting people manipulate you. Even doctors manipulate you with fear. Oh, this could be a symptom. This that. No, man. This ain't the time to be scared. This is the time to be alert. Okay, this is the time you need to be keeping your eyes open. That's what you need to be doing during this time. Because, you know, a lot of truth going to come to the surface, man. I'm telling you, y'all going to be shocked at the amount of truth that start coming to the surface. You're going to be shocked. Yes, you are. You're going to be shocked. You know, because truth crushed to the earth shall rise again. And all of this stuff done in secret and behind closed doors, and they think that you ain't getting away with that. Well, your intuition is going to have to be, but the problem is most folk don't even know what their intuition voice sound like. Oh, let me say that again. Most people, I didn't say all, but most folk don't even know what their intuition sound like. Man, that's listen. The same voice that told me true conductor is the same voice that told me stop hating each other because you disagree. That was the same voice. So if I believe that was the voice of God, then why am I quitting? Why am I giving up even when I want to? And God knows, man, there are plenty of times I've been, these last 5 years, I can't even explain them. I can't even explain these last 5 years. But I know, like I know, that God is what sustained me. That God put the people in my life to sustain me. That was God. That was nothing but God that put the people in my life to sustain me. You see, but if you're scared, if you're walking around in fear, you're gonna be second guessing yourself. You're gonna be doubting yourself. You're going to talk yourself out of something. When you get an idea, because of your fear, you'll talk your own self. Ain't nobody else don't have to come and talk you out. You'll talk yourself out because you're scared. And you ain't got nothing to be afraid of. Like I told you, every time, let the Bible say a good man can fall 7 times and get back up. What are you afraid of if you're a good person? Why are you afraid to fall? God got you. I'm a witness. I'm a witness. God got you. But you gotta be doing the right thing. God can't bless wrong. Let me say that again. God can't bless wrong. So he can protect you in wrong, but he ain't gonna bless it. God ain't gonna bless wrong because that violates his word. He'll protect you in your wrong. He'll shield you in your wrong, but he ain't gonna bless it. You're gonna have to go through it. You're gonna have to experience that. Because that's the road you're on. This ain't the time, y'all. This ain't the time to be scared, man. Too much stuff going on. Too much happening. Too many opportunities that are presenting themselves. And if you're scared, you're gonna talk yourself out of it. And you know who's gonna lose? You. You the one that's gonna lose. You the one that, oh man, I should have known. Because you talk yourself out of it. It's just that simple. Don't be scared, man. Take the plunge. You already see that this system can't be depended upon. Look how they done fired people. Look how they done got rid of people. And don't care nothing about the proper way to do it. They just do it. and will deal with the consequences later. Ain't time to be scared, man. Ain't time. And if you one of them people where you got yourself caught up in the mix, man, this ain't the time to be scared. You got experience. You got experience. How can you use that experience? That's what you got to do. Look at what you already know. How can I leverage that? That's what you're gonna have to do. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey man, a lot of you young brothers, man, y'all need to listen to Everett Overton. You need to check that brother out. Okay, matter of fact, let me show you what he looked like. I don't know if the sound probably will not come through the microphone, but you will get a chance to see what they look like. This brother right here.
Welcome back, guys, to season 2.
This is the brother. Y'all might not hear this. This is him.
Something a little easy for episode 1.
Right here.
2 things to stop saying immediately.
Okay, that's him. Matter of fact, hold on a second
Number
here.
1,
hold on a second.
Don't
here.
worry.
Let me pull that out. Now I know y'all can hear.
Coach, she flaked
This is
on
what
me.
I'm talking
I'm like,
about
what'd you
right
say?
here.
I told her no worries. We can maybe try it next week. Calm down, Mike. Here's the thing. You do want the woman to worry if she's ever going to see you again. Okay? If she's
I'm telling you, the brother,
even if she has to cancel
the brother is serious. He's seriously, man. He's serious. A good brother too, man. Good brother. Good brother. Yes, he is. He's a good brother, man. You young cats, man. Y'all need to pay attention to that. Thank you very much. Yeah, y'all need to pay attention to that brother, man. Listen to him. And let me tell you something. Don't go in there playing no games, because if you do, you're going to get your feelings hurt. It's just that simple. Okay? I'm telling you that now. Don't go in there being crazy. You know, because if you come incorrect, he's going to hurt your feelings. Now, don't go in there. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, if you come in there acting like a simp, that's how he going to treat you. Like a simp. All right, but listen to that brother, man. Y'all listen to that brother. He can put you down to some game. Okay? All right? No, seriously, listen to him. Listen to him. Listen to him. He's a good brother. Good brother, man. Been a blessing to me, I can tell you that. And I met Bernie through him. That's how I met Bernie. Through Everett. And them two brothers, and along with Tanya, Seth, Steve, Laura, and if I forget you, you charge it to my head. I mean, that's what. Why not? This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Get out there. Everybody else is doing it. Everybody else doing it. Get out there. Get out there and do it, man. Why not? Why not? What have you got to lose, Seth? Think about it that way. What have you got to lose? Nothing. Okay? It's nothing. You'll learn something about yourself. And that's it. That's see, and that's what fear wants to interrupt. What you gonna learn about yourself? Because when you start facing your fears, man, that's when you start maturing. Let me say that again. When you start facing your fears, that's when you start maturing. That's when you start maturing. It's just that simple. And see, a lot of people don't want that responsibility of being mature. That's why they still so act childish. And remember this. You're gonna have to teach people how to treat you. And sometimes that ain't pleasant. Let me say that again. You have to teach people how you want to be treated. And sometimes that ain't pleasant. Okay? Sometimes it ain't pleasant. Because you have to fight fire with fire. You see, and as you know, when you're nice and when you're trying to be respectful, people take that for granted. So then you have to go south on them. Get ghetto with them. You know, that's the only thing they gonna understand. As long as you're trying to be reasonable and sensible, they don't have no respect for that. But when you get ghetto on them, then they be like, oh, okay. You have to remind them, don't get it twisted. Because I tell them when I'm down at the White House, they come down that way, man, you barking up the right tree. You barking up the right damn tree. Yes, you are. You're barking up the right tree. Come on over here. come on over here, because I'm sure gonna bark back. Yes, I am. But this ain't the time to be scared, y'all. This ain't the time to entertain fear. This is the time, and see, and you in a fluctuation right now. See, we in between, and you need to, all the confusion that they got going on and all this stuff. Man, don't get distracted by all that stuff. Don't leave them files alone. Them files, them Epstein files. What they gonna add to your life? Seriously, what them Epstein files gonna do? What they gonna add to your life? Nothing. All you gonna do is just get some more information on how freaky they can be up there, and the more money you get, the freakier you are. It's just that simple. You're dealing with a bunch of freaks. All them jokers up on camera ain't nothing but a bunch of freaks. Ain't nothing but a bunch of freaks, man. And they got them same urges you got. And some of them got some real weird urges. But they try to fool you. You know, to trick you into believing, oh no, man, they human just like you. Do the same thing. So stop tripping. Okay? Get people off the pedestal. They just like you. They deal with the same things you deal with. They just have more access to money than you do. But they got the same problems. They just got more access to money. And that's what we all are striving for. To have more access to cash. To do what we want, to live the way we want. That's what life is about. And some people get it honestly, and some people get it dishonest. You know, it's just that simple. Well, but you see, Seth, you'll learn something, man. Once you get see, if an idea is not growing in your mind, it's dead. Let me say that again. If an idea is not growing in your mind, it's dead. It's just that simple. It's dead. See, when an idea is for you, man, that joint gonna talk to you. It's gonna talk to you. See, the anointing is with you. Because you are the one that entertained it when it came to you. See, ideas come to a lot of people. And how many times have you been saying, you saw something, man, I thought of that, because it came to you, but you dismissed it. And it went to somebody, and see, ideas will go to people that's going to entertain them. Okay, that's what ideas are going to do. Ideas are going to go to people that will entertain. They want attention. Ideas, when they come to you, they want attention. And if you're not willing to give them attention, they go to somebody else. And after a while, they'll stop coming to you because they know they're wasting their time. And they'll constantly go to somebody that they ain't wasting their time. That's how ideas are, man. See, and you have to open your mind up. And see, if you know how to serve, if you honestly know how to serve, man, you can pick up ideas just like that because you see needs. So when you learn how to serve, you see needs. And that's what you feel is needs. That's what you're going to do because you see it. But most folks see a need and say, oh, man, somebody should be doing that. Well, the idea just came to you. Why don't you do it? It just presented itself to you. And you talking about somebody else should be doing this. But see, you'll say that because deep down inside, you're scared. You don't want to take the risk. So you'd rather see somebody else get rich than to get out there and do it on your own. And see, and here's another thing, man. When you follow an idea, you're going to have to be committed to it. Because if you ain't committed to it, when the rubber hits the road, buddy, you'll drop that thing like a hot biscuit. And that's the truth. You got to be committed to it. You really do. So that's all I can tell you, man, is get away from this fear. Get away from this being afraid. Get away from this, second guessing and doubting yourself. Give yourself a chance. Isn't it interesting? You'll give somebody else a chance by working on a job before you give yourself a chance and work for yourself. Isn't that amazing? Most folk would go and get a job so they can get some benefits before they try to work for themselves and build something. Because they're scared. And in a way, that's how the system is making you, man. You see all these people scared of this, scared of that. Man, come on, get rid of that fear because you're going to attract what you fear the most. Let me say that again. You're going to attract what you fear the most. Okay, remember the story of Job? Job said, man, God, my fears and came upon me. Lost all his kids, lost everything. And he said, my fears have come upon me. This ain't the time to be scared, man. This ain't the time. This is not the time. Because God can't do nothing with your fear. He can only work with your faith. That's the only thing God can work with is your faith, not your fear. And you got a whole bunch of people, you know, believing in the name of Jesus and scared. Scared. But they want you to follow their Jesus, but they scared. Some of them scared to speak to each other and believe in the same Jesus. Telling you, man, only thing that's gonna come out of fear is you will be controlled. That's the only thing that's gonna come out of it. You will be controlled. Because every decision you make is gonna be based on a fear. And you're wondering why things are the way they are. You're getting what you believe. You're getting what you believe. All right? All right, y'all. I said, let me try this, man. I'm gonna come up in here a little late tonight. Usually, what is it about 7:40 on the West Coast? 7:30. So let me come up in here a little later than I usually do, and see what this night crowd is all about. If I get a good response from it, then I'll do it more often. I'm really I'm trying to find my way, where my niche is. That's what I'm waiting for God to show me where my niche is. What I need to be, where to drop my bucket. And sometimes you gotta sit down, man, and be still and listen to the voice of God. You really do. You're on the West Coast. All right, it's about 7:30. Yeah. See, I got you a little later. Seven. You don't have to. You don't have California. Oh man. All right. But no, man. That's one of the things I wanted to do. Just to come in a little later, man. See what this crowd is, and I got to get back into my groove. I got to get back into my groove. I miss my wife, though. I can tell you that, man. I miss my wife. Missing my wife. I'm missing that girl. Yeah. And I got to go. I got to go to the Philippines and hunt her down. Go look for her footprints in the sand somewhere. It's all gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. Because you're only going to learn from your mistakes. And, some mistakes are harsher than others. But it won't destroy you. That much I can tell you. And that's why you got to be right by people, man. You got to do right by people. Because when hardship come upon you, it's not as harsh. Because you're a good person. You're a good person. Okay? Keep the faith. Keep believing. Keep believing. In spite of. And sometimes it get rough, man. Sometimes it really get rough. There are times you're gonna want to give up. There are times you're gonna want to quit. There are times you're gonna ask, why me? But go and get you a good night's sleep. Treat yourself to a good meal. And get up in some new day. Start over again. Okay, that's the one thing that you can't give up, man. You can't quit. You can't give up. And see, when you believe in what you're doing, you know what you got. You'll work through it. See, and it's in God's timing as to do I see a difference from 5 years ago? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I see a difference. More and more people are coming to the same conclusion. More and more coming. So, and it's just a matter of time, man. Let's stop hating each other because you disagree. It's gonna go around the world. That message is gonna take me around the world. I'm telling you, boy. You put me in a new suit. Put me in a new suit, buddy. Oh man, it's gonna be hell. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's gonna be. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You just wait. You just wait and see. You can. And see, this is the thing, man, that I've come to understand. You know, people will be able to see the anointing that's on your life. They'll be able to see it. Okay, they'll be whether they acknowledge it or not, but they'll know, man, it's something special about you. It's something special. And always pay attention to your intuition. Don't question it. Whatever your intuition tell you to do, and see, and that's how you begin to recognize which voice is which. See, the Spirit of God ain't gonna tell you to do nothing wrong. Spirit of God ain't gonna tell you to cheat, to steal, to deceive. That's not God. God ain't gonna tell you that. God ain't gonna tell you that. And seeing you got to know when you start getting them kind of thoughts, hey, man, would God tell me to do this? God ain't gonna tell me to go cheat on my wife. God ain't gonna tell me that. So if those thoughts are flooding my mind, that ain't God. And you have to know that. And when you know that, then you carry yourself accordingly. You won't put yourself in certain situations. You won't do it. Because you know the consequences. You see the end of a thing from the beginning. And say, no, I don't want to walk down that road. I won't do that. Okay? And again, you're going to have your moments, man. You're going to have moments where, you know, you might cut some mofo out. You're going to have those moments. Okay? And it don't make you any less of a person. And stop letting people make you less. I mean, I got a clown, and it is a clown, that went through all of my YouTube videos. And sometimes will comment, I mean, videos I did 3 and 4 years ago. And they go back and go through all my videos, and man, you ain't hurting me. You're not hurting me. That's the energy you putting out. I'm still here, and God's still been blessing me. And I can tell you, man, I've been blessed. I really have. And this is just the beginning. And I just, only thing I can do, man, is just maintain and hold on and believe. That's all I can do. All right? Okay, man, y'all be blessed. See you later.